Alright, so we're at like day 4 or 5 of quarantine. Earlier I recorded a cover of Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles while playing Bleed over top of it. So I think I'm going crazy. But I am staying productive, which is good. I am doing drum lessons over Skype. If you're interested, hit me up. Shoot me an email at joshmanueldrums@gmail.com. Also, Friday the 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, doing drum playthroughs of the entire Beautiful Oblivion album. So come hang out. But with all this time on my hands, I do want to answer a bunch of you guys' questions. I posted a video a while back telling you guys to send some stuff in. So one of the most frequent questions I always get from you guys is about endorsements. I think I get it from pretty much every age group, every skill group. I think most drummers are just unsure of like when it's appropriate to start trying to go for endorsements and making those connections with reps. In my opinion, it's as soon as you have something you can offer them. Because if you're basically just trying to apply to get free gear and you don't really have anything to offer them, like from a business perspective, you have to think from their shoes, why would they just give you discounted or free gear if they're not really getting anything in return? So the main thing you need to focus on is your viewership or your influence that you have. Whether that's, playing with an artist every night in front of so many different people, playing with a band, or just doing Instagram, doing YouTube, building a following. But basically being able to influence your viewers into using a product that you believe in, which therefore, hopefully you would be endorsed and start a business partnership with whatever company that is. I know that's not the answer that some of you may want to hear because, drumming is expensive, the gear is expensive, it's loud, it's annoying. There's a lot of gear involved, microphones, heads, cymbals, sticks, drums, so there's a lot of different brands. So for me, SJC was my first endorsement and that was like 10 years ago. But after that, I kind of kept doing my thing, kept posting videos online, ended up getting the Issues gig, that was 2013. And then 2014, I think we played Warped Tour and Pablo from Chelsea Grin introduced me to one of the guys at Firth and was able to get it through that. So a huge thing is just relationships in general. It's not about like hitting up somebody through email and asking for free stuff. It truly is about relationships. And all through Issues' career, we have management. And I always insist that I keep in contact with my reps from every company personally, because it is just about a relationship and a business partnership like I've talked about. And so I don't really want this like third party doing it for me because it seems really disingenuous. And that's just like a personal preference. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. So my next endorsement after that was Zildjian, and I think that was in like 2016-ish. We were making the Headspace record. But again, at this point, Issues is playing in front of a decent amount of people. I have a decent viewership online. So I do have things to offer the companies, right? But even with Zildjian, it was really hard. I ended up having to go to Nashville for Firth, the Zildjian meetup, which is exactly as awkward as it sounds. A bunch of drummers in a room who don't really know each other, talking to artist reps, basically. But it was good. I was able to meet a Zildjian rep there. And now Firth and Zildjian are like pretty much the same company. But was able to land Zildjian through that. And then, let's see, a couple years went by and I was able to finally get in contact with a rep from Evans Heads. And so now, SJC, Firth, Zildjian, Evans. So that did take me a couple years to get all those endorsements. But at the same time, I was picky and I knew which companies I wanted to work with because it was, already the products that I was using. And I think there is something to be said about playing and endorsing companies that you really believe in. I think it is really important to have that like integrity as a brand or as a player. You don't want to be known for the guy that's like always switching companies and just looking for the best deal, right? So again, with me, that took 4 or 5 years for me to get all of those endorsements. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy with all the companies that I have and we have good relationships. And so, like I said, it's really just about a business partnership, having a relationship with those reps and understanding that because they're going to give you discounted or free items, you need to give that back to them as far as like viewership and getting their product out in front of people, whether that's playing live or on the internet. But basically that's my 2 cents on the whole endorsement thing. I think it all comes with just being consistent and knowing what you want, as far as if you're trying to build the online viewership. And I could make a whole video about this, I'm sure, so if you guys are interested, let me know. But That's really all about consistency, like doing the YouTube thing, doing the Instagram thing. Building that viewership is just putting out videos constantly, appealing to different genres, appealing to different people, showing the different sides of your playing, really. So yeah, maybe I should make a video about that. But I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, stay inside, quit going outside, like just stay inside and let this whole thing pass. But love y'all, and I'll see you soon. Peace.